Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Steven Sanchez. We're going to be actually doing a quick little video today on inking Goku, because this has to go up in the shop. Why not? That's what I say, why not? Alright, so I'm using a number 3 multi-liner from Copic, which can be picked up over at Otaku Fuel. And I'm just going to get in there and just start hammering it away. And just have fun with the piece. And if anybody has any questions, go nuts. Thanks. Was it Bicking Back Booling? Like the name. Thanks. I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive, doing more videos, getting out there for you guys. And that way you guys can check out the process. I also posted up the new video from this morning up on YouTube, Sketch Art of Sanchez. Check it out when you get a chance, if you want, that is. And see if you can get something out of the videos that I post. If you're, getting into artwork, trying to learn the process. So this is one of the basic ways that I'm attacking it. It's never Houdini, bud. It never will be Houdini. Alright. Alright, cool. So all we're gonna do is just pretty much ink. And I gotta make sure that I get that right because we don't want to screw up Goku. I can leave that off because I can actually use the Copics. If I have enough time, I'll jump into Copic markers here and we'll get this ready for a full color. I'm trying to utilize a small amount of time. That way I can do a little bit more throughout the day because at times I don't really fully finish a piece in one sitting because I tend to just get onto other pieces real quick. And on top of that, doing a live video, I don't get as much done as normal because I'm, of course, talking to people live. But that's not a bad thing because I get lonely. Oh, so lonely. No, I don't get lonely. I have a dog. He sleeps all day. Alright, cool. So as you can see, it's starting to take shape already. And of course, I'm leaving smudges all over from the pinky. Alright. I love Goku. It's a cool character. I really want to get into draw some DBZ stuff. I've only seen like certain series sets like the Majin Buu series. An old buddy of mine's got me into that and I was just floored. I was like, this is awesome. And he would find it on YouTube and just show it to me, and it's just like, wow, this is so neat. So that kind of got me hooked up with the DBZ stuff. And then I started buying the collectibles, not the toys, the collectibles. Collectibles. Awesome. The line work is pristine yet again. What's up, Liam? Smudges make it authentic. Yes, it does. But then I erase it, of course. But it gives it that nice, dirty feel. So whenever you're saying, I do dirty artwork, you know what that means. I smudge it. Typically, you can actually get in there, just add black all over and not add any sheens, kind of like the way the cartoon has it, but this is more comic book related. So I want to, or a comic book look and feel, and I want to give it a nice little oomph to it. What happened to the in-pick pick? Oh, but that's edited. I edit that and then I post it up on my YouTube account. So y'all get the live version that Instagram gives me. It's like I'm buffering when I'm talking now because I'm thinking and drawing at the same time. I'm in buffer mode. All right, so I'm using a number 3 Copic multi-liner. So as the image gets bigger, the bigger the pen should be to handle those line weights. Pip was the new version. Oh no, man, crazy! You'd have to have 2 lenses in order for that to work, and even then you'd have to have the other camera pointed at another direction. Nah, brother, we in the future, but we ain't that in the future just yet. I'm sure something like that'll happen one day, and I'm sure it'll probably be a damn Kickstarter. I have a new invention. It's picture in picture in picture times 8. Alright. Dopeness. Now all I'm going to do here is just, I'm going to go super thick with maybe a 7. That way I can embellish all of that into the outer rim of the planet. Right here. So what you do is you take a thicker pen, since this is going to be, you can use a brush pen too, but at this point I'm trying to get a certain look with the pens instead, since I can draw faster with them, and since I'm on more of a time constraint. Like that, see that? So it gives it a nice little technique going out. And then, let's see, boop, boop. There it is. Then I'll blacken that out. And then I'll just do a slight cross hatch over here. There we go. And then all this is going to be in black. So I'll do slight cross hatching in here, just breaking it apart so it looks like it's a patchy line art just popping out left and right. I'm over here making funny faces on the side camera, so when you guys see this on on YouTube, then you'll be like, is that the reason why you put a camera facing you? It's like, no, it's so you guys can see what the heck I look like. Instead of, like Michael told me earlier, it's like the Wizard of Oz, you know, just a disembodied voice giving all these rules and techniques. Alright, so the hair is technically done. That was a hard part, believe it or not. So I'm going to use the same number, the 7, to do the outer part, because I can use the edge of the 7 right here. I use the edge to give me a thinner line, and then I can build on that line. See that? But I like that sketchy look, so what works for me may not work for you if you're not into sketchy lines and if you're not into illustrating a little faster. That's normally due to the lack of confidence in your line work. So if you need to work on that, then it's all based off of confidence, guys. Be confident. Do it. There we go. And then this way, cover more ground. Boom. What up, Waper? You're gonna be on for a while. Gonna get on the road. I'm trying to keep my videos, especially on live, under an hour, way under an hour, because Instagram only gives you an hour. So I don't really think I'll be on the full hour. And there we go. Boop, boop. Alrighty. So now we have some stuff wrapped up here, which is pretty much the head, and then I can get straight into coloring it. I don't know if a lot of you have seen my my color work with Copic markers. This is where I normally would send people to my YouTube so they can see me do Copic coloring. And And that's gonna probably be a blue. I think his thing is a blue. You control the length. That was yeah. In YouTube Live, you can do that, but I like to edit my videos, so I'm not a big fan of just bleh, you know what I'm saying? Because with the YouTube post that I'm doing now, I get to add a little music, so you don't feel bored for X amount of time. Not to say that I don't like YouTube Live. I actually enjoy it. It's just I want to have a little bit more control over certain shows that I do now. All right, so here we go. So we got them all finished up, and all I'm gonna do now is add the highlights. So the cool part is I get to actually, I'm gonna work on a video. I guess it's gonna be not Let's Draw, because the video series that I have right now is called Let's Draw, and I'm trying to work on another series where I get to kind of work on an image without having to be live, and narrate from the side, and just kind of intercut with other things that I do, so that way it's sort of like it's a drawing video but not a drawing video. So it's weird to explain it, but it's something I have to show. Alright, so we're all set with the inking process. All I gotta do now is just add the blacks. Now this is a big amount of black in here, and that's gonna take some time. So what I'll do is I'll knock out the little stuff. And this is the fun part. This is where you have to take your time, and I can just chit chat with you guys, because all the mental processing is done. At least the heavy work, that is. Now I just get to color within the lines and just have a little fun here, just chatting it up with you guys. So you guys can talk about anything. You guys can talk about movies, current events, whatever y'all want to bring up. I'm right here. I'm right here. You gotta finish coloring a staccato this week as far as the video. I wasn't planning on doing the final video, but since I got into this whole daily video kick, I might actually create a part 3 and finalize it. Because I was just trying to wrap it up so I can get it off to you. But I mean, if you want a video, I don't mind doing the video. What's up, Knowledge? It's been a long day because I convert the video files and I get them ready for YouTube. Because when I'm done with these videos, they tend to be about 6 to 7 gigs, and that's a massive amount. So I have to convert them into MP4, then I upload them. So that's how I get the videos up onto YouTube a little faster on the back end. Let's see. Okay, this is the front, so I'm gonna be very careful with the edge, and then any little bits and pieces I can cover up with the micron. Because if I use this brush on this whole thing, it's gonna kill the brush super quick. A terabank? What do you mean? You mean a power bank? Why would I have power banks. I'm just trying to understand what do you mean by why would I need a power bank for, besides charging on the go? Answer me. Answer me. Once again, funny faces. I also gotta stay awake, man, because seriously, if I'm drawing by myself, I tend to just doze off. Because it's like, it's so soothing. And then in my head, I got like cartoons playing. I just spit all over the paper. A storage device. No, I have storage. I have I bought a 2 terabyte Seagate on special a couple of months ago, which I did post up on Instagram. It was on sale. So for $60, 2 terabytes. Come on, that's a deal. So I had a lot of fun getting that one. Good thing I had that in my account too, because I was like, shoot. Seems like Daddy ain't gonna bathe this month. I had to put that water bill to the side. Million gigs. No, I don't need anything that crazy, man. What I do is like I convert them so I can then upload them to YouTube faster. Because if not, with my upload speed sucks. I think I have like 11 upload. And that is no bueno. No bueno. So this I'm gonna have to knock out with something bigger. And that's why I have the big boy. Hey, big boy.
Hey, Daddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. All right, so I'm gonna use a speedball, and we're gonna use a brush. And I got lots and lots of brushes down here. Where my brushes at? Dusty. So dusty. Gets the job done, though. And this is what you guys gotta get. Go to Dick Blick, go to Michael's, go to, there's another art store place, I forget the name. But they carry tons of brushes. I could use this one, but that's a little too big. We're gonna go with something. And then these are the really crappiest watercolor brushes. I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, we can get away with that. I got a fan brush. That's dope. I guess it's gonna be the inking episode. Sand, yeah, you can sand flax. Oh my gosh. Someone didn't eat his Wheaties this morning. This thing's so tight, I gotta clean it up again. Boom, 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 boom. So this is what I do. I dip it. And the smartest thing to do is to do it right over the artwork. Sarcasm. There we go. And let's see if it bends. Because it's been dry for such a long time. I know I'm gonna cause a freaking havoc over here. Yes, riveting stuff right here, guys. Hobby Lobby, that's the one I was thinking of. There was a new Hobby Lobby that opened up near me, so they're expensive as all hell, but alright, this is hilarious because this thing is like massively stuck. But if it works the way I think it does, or will, it's gonna act like a marker. See that? Like a chisel tip. Yeah, it'll break down as I go ahead. So this is all Speedball ink. Better deals than Michael's. I beg to differ. I use coupons at Michael's, bro. You gotta start hanging around with coupon people. I started doing that couponing stuff years ago. And it got to the point where I was buying like almost $100 in CVS stuff, and I was only paying 80 cents, and then I was getting paid for it. I had one receipt that had like 81 cents, and I walked out of the store with like, I think it was like $101 worth in merch. And you kind of walk out thinking that you robbed the place, but you didn't. You know, it's, of course, it's legal. It's with their little cash reward thing, their ECB stuff. So yeah, I kind of come off as the coupon king of my area. Of course, you have to fight against other coupon moms out there, but I have fun couponing. It's always fun when you're trying to argue with the cashier and they think they know about couponing and say, you can only do that for just one item. I'm like, yes, it says one per item, jackass. Go get your manager before I bitch slap you in front of all your co-workers and still win the argument. That happened once. True story. I kind of have an attitude. Sorry.
I ams what I ams.
Normally I would let this just sit and dry up for a bit, and then I just attack it again. Another reason why I tend to stay away from characters that have dark hair. Wonder Woman, Goku. It takes forever to get these characters done. So now I am really regretting it right now. I'm like, son of a biatch. Alright. Publix BOGO kinda are the best options. Yeah, I rock the BOGOs at Publix too. It's funny because I'll go with the wife and I rock the circulars. I'm over here like a freaking coupon mom right now, just talking like a freaking old person. Remember back in the days when you didn't give a crap about coupons? You felt embarrassed. Now it's like, embarrassed? I'm saving money. What the hell are you talking about? This is the new world we live in. 'Cause I'm only human after all. Alright. I'm sorry I blacked out there for a second. We're at 22 minutes. Man, that was pretty quick. MetaWorks, what's up, brother? It's been a while, man. How's your little brother Joey doing? And how you doing? How both of y'all doing? And nice and easy over here. Here's the edge. So this way, when anybody has to blacken out massive areas, just, once again, just hit up your favorite art store, whether it be online or not, and just get a big brush just to black out the massive areas. I'm doing good. Just got contacted to do some cover work. Awesome. With who? Can you say who? Is it a massive corporation like Dynaco? Or is it something as small as Honison Productions? I'm not sure what to charge for covers yet. I would charge a gazillion dollars. It whets the appetite. Well, if you charge about a gazillion dollars, it gives you a little leeway to negotiate. Zenescope. Never heard of her. Did you find her on Tinder? I'm just like making weird faces over here, so when this goes up to my my YouTube, half of y'all are gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? I'm doing this live. I have to explain it to the YouTube people who just pop on. I have to explain myself. Explain yourself, Lucy. An entire generation will not get that at all. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Where's my cafe frappuccino? You're sitting on my beanie hat. Zenoscope. They do the Grimm fairy tale books. Grimm fairy tale books. I don't even know what that is. Seriously, man, I really got to start getting back into the media department over here. What's up, Neo Neuron? Basulua Al Salgado did or do covers for them on the Grimm franchise. Now you're just speaking alien to me. I understood none of that. Where's my cap? Alright. I'm old. I steal batteries. I'm old. Real smart, Sanchez. You don't have a little water thing. Who cares? That's what you have those cruddy brushes for, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. It's a grown version of all them fairy tales we grew up with. Campbell has done some covers for them too. Is that the thing that was on was it on Kickstarter? And I think Humberto Ramos did the books or something like that. Because if it's that one, I know what you're talking about. No. All right, then. We're back to the drawing board. I suck. I mean, you guys are like, get with the times, Sanchez. Get with the times. And to that I say, no. Netflix and Hulu. That's all I do all day. Not really. I've been spending the last couple of days with you guys up here. Let's see. That's Fairy Quest. Oh my gosh, you're right. Fairy Quest. I wanted to pick that book up, and then I didn't. No, I was gonna pick it up, and then it was just like the light and water bill were due, and I couldn't pick it up. So. But one day. Alright, let me color this in. I was hoping to get to color this, but I don't think I'm going to get to color this on here. Maybe I can save it for another session. That'll be neat. And then I can just join the videos together. Oh, you know what? It's not a bad idea. Damn it, Sanchez. You're freaking good. I gotta pat myself on the back more often, bruh. No, that's too douchey. And I better stop speaking in the third person. Doesn't bode well for me. Right, Sanchez? Douche! Just shot you a pic. I'm gonna have to see it after this session, buddy. I'm kind of live. People didn't come here to see me surf the net, or did you? Alright, so that's all done. I gotta just do the edges. I can't really start coloring until I get that out of the way. Or maybe I can. I just need to figure out what a fair price is to charge for covers. Just ballpark it. I mean, what do you think your cover's gonna be worth to you? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna print probably over 1,000 copies. So I mean, if it was me, I would charge $1 gazillion. Exalax. This show was sponsored by Exalax. So yeah. What else we got? Obviously, gazillion would be nice. Nah, it's not as nice as you would think. More money, more problems. This is where I would edit the dope beat, but then I would be taken down because YouTube frowns on that. No, man, you can probably charge. I've seen your work, you know. So I mean, you know, $20. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just insulted you. Now, what's up, Kev Tunes? No, you can definitely charge at least 800 if you like. I mean, depends. I mean, I've seen your work. You do like digital painting, and I know that takes a hell of a long time to do, you know. And you could probably charge about 800, or even hell, even 8. I think 8's a nice ballpark. What do you think? You know, it is a cover. You're going to be displayed out there. And then if you want, you can also add as a contingency to not a contingency, an extra to have your social media in the inside cover when they give you credit for cover work. That way you can add that little extra tidbit in there. You know, that'll boost up your, you know, your recognition. I've seen those covers go for $1,200 to $1,500. Yeah, I mean, once again, depending on the artist and the acknowledgement of the artist. So, you know, there's always these factors in it. I mean, it sucks, man. I've seen crappy artists get tons of pay for really crappy artwork, but you know, it's because they're known. So, I mean, what can I tell you? You're paying for the name brand. But yeah, I would say anywhere from $800 to $1,000, you can start off and then negotiate from there if you have to. I mean, it all depends. If I like it when they give me a figure and then it's like, all right, cool. Then if it's worth my time, I'll do it. If I feel like it's not worth my time, but normally I would just shoot the number myself and be like, yeah, $800. I mean. And if you're gonna do the full pencils, inks, colors, and if I'm not sure if it's gonna be an original or not, but they most likely let you keep the original. Man, that is like super shiny there. I gotta fix that. No style of Dragon Ball. I hope so. If not, then I've been faking the funk on this nasty dunk. That was really bad. How long have you been drawing? Since 9 a.m. It's a bitch. I've been putting in the hours, man. Alright, so now I just gotta keep hammering out this edge work. Make sure nobody's leaving any comments, so I can pay attention here for a quick second, because I know I'm gonna screw this up. But nothing like the good old trusty whiteout or post-production to get the piece back on track, right? I just want to make sure I can get the job. Most I've usually charged was like $300, but those were not for actual publishers. Yeah, I mean, commissions and publishing is completely different, man. For publishing, if I mean, like right now, what do you think is a good number for you? Just like off the top of your head, and then I can help you with that, because that way you get all that angst out. So what number do you think is worthy of your blessing of your artistic skills upon the image that shall feed you and possibly clothe you? So what say you? It's actually quite soothing right here, just kind of rocking the blacks onto the paper. There we go. I'm supposed to shut off the radio. I don't know if YouTube will pick up the background music and then flag me. It's like using copyright content. It's like, son of a bitch. Almost done. I just don't have a big name yet. I like 800, but I feel like I was closer to 300, 400, because I don't want to get denied work for charging too much. I mean, then you're always gonna be at that point if you don't charge that extra cash, man. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. You know, if you don't value yourself as a really good artist, then that means you're not confident enough to proceed to charge those types of prices. You know, I've charged $1,000 before. You know, I mean, not to a publisher, but you know, for my works and stuff, and it's more of a waiting game until somebody picks it up. And does it sell? Yeah, it sells. It's just the waiting game. That's the only sucky part. But you gotta value your stuff, man. John Cena. John Cena! Well, maybe John Cena could play him. I don't got a problem with that. John Cena's the shits. My vote is for you to charge, go in between from 5 charge 700, okay? If they're like, oh well, it's just a little bit higher than what we were willing to pay, then ask what they were willing to pay. You understand? That way you're still in talk with them. And then if you can compromise a price right there, then that'll be fine for you. Just, I mean, at this point, this isn't you being a douche or them being douchey for you know, undercutting you. But this is more like, well, it's the survival of their company if they have a budget to pay. You understand? Because if they actually contacted you, it's because they want you. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You know, so you just negotiate it if you have to. They're like, oh well, we can go this right, and then if you need to add an extra $50, and just add the extra $50 or 100 if you have to. I mean, you also have to eat, man. And you gotta pay bills. You know, people think, oh well, you're charging all that money and you're buying nothing but equipment. It's like, nah, man, you got rent, you got light, you got water. You know, and if you have kids, you got diapers, you got, you know, clothing, sneakers, you know. Now you know why those t-shirts made so much money in the 80s. Life's a bitch. Alright, what we got here? Can you ask what their budget is? Yeah, it was the co-founder who emailed me about the job. Then just dude, just ask. It doesn't hurt. It's not like you're gonna lose a job. If you don't have the cash right now, what does it matter, right? That's how I tend to work. It's like, well, the cash isn't here. I can ask whatever I want. $1 gazillion. No, don't ask for $1 gazillion. This guy's unrealistic. Or is he really that good? The world will never know. Oh my. There we go. Alright, so that's all done. I'll just jump here, wrap this up. And then, yeah, this is the only black area because that's going to be in blue, I think. Is it blue or orange? I think it's orange, right? Or is when he's an adult, is it blue? You guys know? Growing up in the Midwest, I'm too nice about these things. Well, it's time to get rough, brother. You gonna be a city boy soon. Yeehaw. It's not about nice, dude. Is the work gonna be digital? I believe the work will be digital because you tend to work digital, right? Yeah, then if it's digital, dude, then just charge the freaking $700. I think it's a nice number right there. Value yourself. And then treat yourself. Go out to Baskin and Robbins and then just, you know, have a nice chocolate bowl of ice cream or something, whatever the hell you're into. And then be like, today was a good day. And be like, cha-ching! Alright. It's looking good. So I'm almost done here. How much time did I spend? It's already 40 minutes. Son of a pickle. See what happens when I do the big black hair? Me no likey. I think this will be the last time I do big black hair on live because this sucks up so much time. Alright. But, I mean, you guys can see what it looks like now. Excuse me. Where did that come from? Oh, yeah. Lunch. My turnaround time has been between 2 to 4 days lately. Holy crap. 2 to 4 days, dude. Yeah, ask for the 800. And tell them that you'll have it in within the week. Or if not, full 7 days. That way you have a couple of buffer days. Yeah, you can charge more, dude. I mean, that's the whole point. They're paying for your time, you know. And if you got other stuff you got to do and all that stuff, then $800 is what's going to take. Then $800 is what they'll pay. Alright, well, I mean, you can put yourself out there for cover gigs. I'm pretty sure Joey was putting himself out there for a bit. The thing is that you guys I don't really see you guys a lot on social media because all this stuff is ran by algorithms now. And unless you're consistently putting stuff, hopefully on a daily for you guys, it's kind of tough to see you guys on my feed. Unless I'm searching for you or if I have my notifications on, which I have my notifications on for nobody because my phone will be blowing up every 5 seconds. But you got to keep that in mind, man. This is in a logarithm game online nowadays, and you got to be on top of that. You got to be posting on a daily, even if you can't. It's like you just got to. Because you're gonna survive that way, and you're gonna start getting more hits that way, and that's just a fact. So I don't care what anybody says. That's just the end all be all of that game, and even for YouTube. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just starting to push, even though I really can't, but I have to push. So I have to make that time for this. So for anybody listening, you might wanna heed that if you're trying to get into this game. Because I got to compete with the big boys. I got to compete with those who are just they have a fan base that's super massive, and they'll do a convention. Next thing you know, they get another 20,000 people watching them. And that's how you got to get that happening in order to get your advertisement out there and everything pushed as well. You got to survive. Yeah. And if you're doing daily, try to push for 2 posts per day, and at least 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, and that'll help out. Even if you have to come up with a show, not a gimmick, a show or something, or a process, and that's constantly be evolving is pretty much the name of this game. Because I'm in a different place now than where I was, a year ago. And that's the whole point, is to evolve into something new. Be that butterfly or moth, whatever you're into. And just be. But don't be a bumblebee, because they suck. There we go. What's up, Jenny? Firehead. Fathead back again. Bing bing. That's it for I actually accomplished it. It took like 30 minutes, but it got done. I was having some nice conversations. I'm doing all right, man. I get the nice peoples on live keeping me company while I draw and not lose my own brain cells from sniffing all this weird ink and Copic marker stuff. Oh, now I want time for stretchies. 560, boy. Get that number out of here. We charging $800. $800. Yeah, you can do the hourly rate thing, but that's also a hit or miss because you're not really sitting there for like 8 hours a day, doing the painting and the digital stuff. And I mean, at best I sit maybe 2 hours a day if I was doing digital. And then the days get added to that, you know. I mean, every artist is different, of course, but yeah, you can figure out like a chart, like an hourly charge for something like that too. Plus 25%. Like, where'd that 25% come from? That comes from the wishful thinking fund. That's how I charge. As a designer, I'm sitting at $24 an hour. Yeah, $24 an hour seems like a nice number to start with. I would agree with that one. I mean, I think welders make about 26 to 28 bucks an hour. I have one of my family members used to be a welder. He was making like, I think this is like 26, 27, $28 an hour. And that's them welding, you know? So, you know, and you're pretty much sitting just painting. So, you know, $24 an hour, yeah, that's not bad. There we go. Nicely erased. All right, we're at 46 minutes here. I know I wasn't supposed to hit the 40-minute mark. I was supposed to hit the 30-minute mark, but damn it, I'm having such a great time online. And so could you! If you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm talking to the nice folks on YouTube. Because when they see this, it'll be the past. Now it's time for me to plug. Check out all of these videos. They'll be edited and posted up on my YouTube page. Hi, YouTubers. And you guys will be able to see this on YouTube at a higher def quality rate. What I'll probably do is I'll do another live video and then I'll just connect the colored version and this inked version together and just mishmash them in. That way y'all can have the pleasure of both. I could probably edit it down too. So I can make half an hour of the inks and then half an hour of the colors. So I have to use some movie magic. All right, that looks pretty pristine right there. There we go. All right, we got about 10 more minutes, and you needed to help me out. I needed to help. Yes, I needed to help you out live. Thanks, man. Nah, man, I don't mind it. It's a conversation. It's a topic. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's either talk about that or talk about the nasty inking process that is. Yeah, just like I can't even pronounce that, man. Like K-Pass says, just, you know, find that hourly rate and go off of that. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're still being undervalued, then yeah, just tack on an extra 20% or 25%. I think you said. You know, that seems like the smart, logical thing to do. Or you can do my version. Charge $1 gazillion. That's why I never get work.
I value myself way too much.
But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we have this all set. I think that says it all. Maybe I can color a little bit. I'm like, screw it. I'm already at the freaking 1 hour mark anyways, right? Before live Instagram shuts me down. And of course you can get these charts. The Copic marker charts can be picked up over at Otaku Fuel. These are free. You can get these free. This, when you get them, they're blank. Let's see, those are the ones I need. And you can fill them up. It's a PDF file. It's free. Go to otakufuel.com. Use my promo code SANART. Save at checkout. Free shipping on $35 and above. The owner of the shop is Sean Casilli. He is an awesome, awesome person and great customer service every damn time. And that way y'all can be like your favorite artists. Maybe like Steve Sanchez. I don't know. I'm just naming that the first name that comes to my head. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna call it. I mean, shoot. All I have is I have his balls to color. And then I have his skin tone, and then I have the background. And that's pretty much it. So it's a simple piece of color. It'll probably take me a few minutes. All right, Crusher, be safe and do your thing while I do my thing. All right, my thing is this. E51 looks like a nice color. It's nice and we're gonna look for an E51, and hopefully I got some. Yeah, I think I refilled it. You guys are seeing me color live. I am literally blowing your minds right now. I'm like a basketball player. I gotta talk that smack. If I don't talk that smack, I'll lose it. I'll lose it, I tell you. You know what's fun? To see me on Dr. Pepper. Normally when I used to do the conventions, my last convention was in 2011 where I actually had a table. And I would just buy Dr. Pepper and just freaking lose it. Like, you know, like you're on acid type of losing. I don't know what the hell is in Dr. Pepper, but damn. That secret formula got me like, huh? Tino. Nothing like the dog sitting right behind me and his tongue is lapping right all over his paw for 20 minutes. My only exposure to some of these jobs is through social media, so I don't have as many offers coming my way art-wise. I live in a tiny town in Iowa, so no art jobs anywhere near me. Think you will ever do a convention again? Me do a convention? No, I don't really see myself doing a con unless I have product. And my product is my books. So when that happens, then I'll do a con again. But till then, and even then, I'll rent one of those big ass tables, the ones that go into $1,000 ranges. Cause then and only then will I value myself, right, MetaWorks? Now, Meta, what you could do is, dude, you can open up for commissions online, man. I mean, I don't know how you do your finances with your artwork, or if you have a side job, but yeah, you can do commissions online and just start that way. I mean, a lot of people do it that way. No, I'm drawing a photo of my father. He was a handsome lad, but a bit cartoonish. Yeah, it's Goku. I'm messing with you, man. Thanks, Alex. I hear Facebook is the place for sharing wares, join comic artist groups. Yeah, you can join. Yeah, you can join all those types of spots on Facebook. There's tons of them, literally tons of them, and just get the exposure out there like that. That's kind of the whole point, you know. And if you're consistently on, like I was saying before, then you'll be able to really sell yourself. I mean, that's how hookers do it, right? I'm not apologizing for that one. So I don't care what anybody says. Our world is too damn sensitive. I've been trying. Only way I can get that exposure on Facebook is paying for advertising. Well, you pay for the advertising for the pieces that you know you really want to expose out there. To then get, I mean, that's kind of how business is ran, dude. You gotta pay for advertising. You know, you can only do so much with word of mouth. You know, even I pay for advertising every so often. But try to pay like in the hundreds. I mean, I've been doing like, the highest I think I've ever done was like $50. And that only got me a little bit, and that was on DeviantArt. That was a while back though. But I'm curious to see what I can do with advertising on Facebook. I think I did like a couple of $5 ones, but it wasn't the greatest. You got to spend money to make money. All right, there's the flats. All right. Oh, seems like my iPad cut off. I bought the 16 gigabyte iPad and it sucks. I got it years ago. Let me just shut it off. Alright, so it seems like we're flying solo here. Alright, cool. I need to revamp my page. It's been a while. I mainly post on Instagram now. Yeah, find that home to roost for a little bit and then grow yourself outwards. You know, YouTube, Tumblr, Pinterest, Twitter, and right here Instagram, and then just work, you know, work little by little, and just make sure you have everything. I use an app called IFTTT, IFTTT, and it does the whole syncing of your accounts, and then just, you know, whatever I post on Instagram, it'll instantly put into Twitter, into Pinterest, into Tumblr, into anywhere I want it to go. That way I don't have to go to every social media one by one and go nuts that way. So you can use an app like IFT to help you out as well in the beginning. And let's see where that takes you. You're amazed at the art. Oh, thanks, bud. I'll do a little bit of the this is the flats right here with the Copics, right? And then all you gotta do now is just grab the I use an E51. I just go with I can add a little color to it, a little rosiness. I'll do the rosiness at the end, the cheeks, and then the nose. Go a little bit of rosiness, because I mean, there's so much skin real estate here that I gotta pop it out. I gotta make it juicy. I don't know what the hell that was. So now I'm gonna go with the skin tone of E51 that I based it with. If I go with a darker tone, it's okay, but I still need a little bit more color in there. So I'm gonna go with an E00 just to see where that takes me. Because I like to wonder. See that? This way it beefs it up just a skosh. I'm gonna go with E51. Let's be adventurous. Huh? No one's ever adventurous. There we go. You see that? So all I did right there was I added a hint of color to an otherwise boring flat. And that's what you want to do with your stuff. Oh, Instagram is giving me the 1 minute and 30-second mark. So I'm gonna get as much of this done as possible, and then I'll just do another video at another time to wrap up the Goku piece, because I also have other stuff I have to wrap up for today. I know, man, I do so much and yet no help. This is where I play the violin. Alright, as you can see, it gives me a nice little color tone, so then I can really see where I'm gonna go with the darker tones. So I'm using this as a basis to figure out where to go with those tones. And it doesn't matter how good it looks at this point, because it's just gonna be colored over. Alright, 30 seconds. Click, click. Alright guys, this is where I say thank you for watching, and hopefully next time y'all guys can come back and see what I've done. And on ArtStation I post only my best finished pieces, so that's my digital portfolio. Then keep doing it, brother. All you gotta do is just keep chugging along. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping in, and hit up Otaku Fuel. Come on, you can do it.